What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of our Barcelona career mode, and today we have 3 games for you because we are finally off our 10-hour trial. So, 3 games for you, and as you can see, we've been pretty good in the league. We've won 3 out of our last 4 total. 4 out of our last 5 in the league, 3 in a row in the league, and hopefully we can keep it up. Today we got Alaves, and then we play Kiev again after they beat us heavy last time, and then Celta Vigo. So there's some difficult games in here. We need that win in the Champions League, and as you can see here, we're 10th, but we're slowly moving up. We're 3 points back of Atletico Madrid, who's sitting 6th, so we're slowly climbing back into the mix. So let's jump into this. We're going to be playing Alaves. Dembele, probably the only one who may not need to necessarily start. We'll rock Depay out on the right there. He can play out there on the right regardless of what it actually says. And hopefully we can go ahead and have a very good game here. We're going to get Roberto onto the bench, probably ahead of Doku here. Actually, I'm going to put Roberto into the midfield ahead of Busquets for now, who's I'm already starting to slowly phase out of the team. So let's jump into this. Barca Alaves. Let's go. Oh, that's a really bad ball backward from Alaves there. And Aguero's in on goal, and Aguero scores. I'm not sure what he's thinking. I think he's just trying to flick the ball away from the defender that we had on him there, and unfortunately it goes right to Aguero. And Aguero gets right behind the defender, makes a little bit of a better angle, and just smashes it home, and we've taken the lead. It's 1-0. It's not the greatest attempt at a save that you've seen, but we will take it. 1-0 early, 15 minutes gone. Nice play here. Here's Depay. Depay sees the run from Dest, and Dest can slide it back into Depay. There's one more on here to Roberto, and he goes from distance. That's a good save. This comes back to Roberto, saved again, and then the block on Pedri's shot, almost finding the back of the net for the second time. Very dangerous living here from Alaves, who had that ball into the middle there, and once again giving the ball away, and they are not playing particularly well, as this is going to come to Depay, and that's a good save. Didn't get to him as quickly as he would have liked. And here's Aguero, good save again, and Depay can't quite do anything with it. He's offside as well, but man, Alaves, oh, it's almost like they're trying to give us the game right now. Nice turn. Oh, he manages to keep on rolling. It's clipped into the box, and it's 1-1, and De Jong didn't step onto that, and I can't believe he hasn't done it. It's right to De Jong. He's just got to step into it. He doesn't, and it's an acrobatic finish from Garcia, and we are somehow behind. But look at this. It gets clipped in here, and De Jong backs off. He's in position, and the computer backs him off. I'm not sure why. It's an incredibly acrobatic finish, and inexplicably, we are level here on 37 minutes. Here's Dest. Just kind of running into space with it. No one really picks him up. It's back to Roberto. Dest. He slides it back in here nicely. This is lovely stuff, and it's played across goal, and nobody put a foot on it. Oh, that's a problem we're having, I'm having in this FIFA so far, is that a lot of players don't necessarily fix onto the ball. You get into a lot of good positions like that. That just needs a touch, and none of those 2 players locked onto the ball. It's not that they missed it or anything like that. It's just that nobody locked onto it, and it just kind of floats. Alaves here. That's a good ball in there, and it's clipped back post, and we do clear it out for a corner. I was hoping he'd get that up the pitch, but he hasn't. And the corner's set to come in. It's into a good spot, and that's a good save. It's blocked away, and wow. A pretty big chance there for Alaves. And unfortunately for them, they cannot find the back of the net. Nice tackle there by Tierney. Gets it up to De Jong, and De Jong can get it out wide there. Nicely done. Back inside here. And De Jong is making a good run, and so is Dembele here. And it's just pushed him a little bit too wide. How he caught that, I have no idea, but... Oh, the ball was just a touch wide. Otherwise, that's a good angle for a shot. Comes to Depay here, and Depay can't quite get that out there. Gets put out wide here, Dest. It's a nice ball here, and Depay's on it, and it gets taken off him, and it's a bit of a shame. And it looks like we are not going to win this game, a game we really should have won. As the whistle finally goes. 1-1 the score here. I mean, we were dominant. Just couldn't find that second goal when we were dominating. Then they get that free goal that the computer cost us on, and look at that. Look at the domination. Just couldn't finish it off. Absolute shame. Man. One thing we're going to have to do at some point, obviously, is grab ourselves a striker. I've just been unimpressed with the two options we have. Aguero's a good finisher and everything. Depay is probably a player I just cannot play at striker. He's just... His touches aren't good enough. His passing is to be desired, I suppose, is the best way to say that. It's just an unfortunate situation. So a player like that, to me, is best out on the wing, but unfortunately right now he's one of our only options up front. That's of any quality, I would suppose. So it's kind of something we're dealing with, but we'll see. As you can see, everybody in the division is on 3 points after 3 games, except Bayern Munich, who are on 9. So we need wins. We need some wins. De Jong, Busquets, do we run with that? I want to get Gravenberch in there, and I think I'm going to start Braithwaite up front. And then at left back, we'll get Vage some time. I'm going to kind of bring De Jong onto the bench ahead of Depay for this one. And then Mingueza is someone I kind of want to play, so we'll play him next to PK. So let's jump into this. Barcelona, Kiev. Let's go. Oh, gotta do better there. As the ball comes in, that's a good save. Good effort from there. It's a bad giveaway in midfield. We cannot be giving the ball away in areas of the pitch like that. Nice play. We can get that wide. We can. Here's Dest. Dest, I swear, Dest never connects with any of his passes. It's like he always takes the extra touch or whatever it may be. As Fati's on it here, gets it to De Jong. It's all the way out there, and Pedri does well, and it's Dembele. Good save. That's good football there. Just couldn't beat the goalkeeper. As the corner comes in, and the header comes in, and it goes wide. Can we get there? We can. That's a not so great spot to lose the ball for Kiev, as this comes to Dembele, who cuts back inside brilliantly. Oh, what a save. Oh, I thought that was it. That's an excellent save from the goalkeeper as the corner comes in and the header. It's just why it's a free header from Braithwaite too. Oh, come on. He gets so easily shaken. As that comes in, good save. It's so easily shaken there, De Jong. Gets bumped and then he's just gone. Not dribbling it anywhere. As that corner comes in, it gets just headed away, and that comes back in, and Ter Stegen with an easy enough catch. Fati does well to find Gravenberch here. Back out there, all the way wide now. Here's Fati again. Back to De Jong, and it's played along nicely. Comes out there to Dembele. And Dembele slips back inside. He slides it across. It's a great turn! Oh, and he smashed the bar. Is it just not our day against Kiev? My God. Finally worked the opportunity we've been waiting for, and we smashed the bar with it. It's been very one-sided in terms of possession, but they've been working themselves some long-distance opportunities. But we need to grab a goal. And that's a great ball there to Braithwaite. That's a really good ball. And it's Braithwaite in on goal here. And it's a bloody goal. That's what I'm talking about. 1-0. 78 minutes gone. What a ball that was from Fati, who's been playing some not-so-great balls today. We have a team whose passing on the edges and up front is not great. It's nice to see a good ball there. And Fati plays him in. Braithwaite makes no mistake, cuts it out, waits for the opening, and smashes it past the Kiev goalkeeper. 13 minutes gone, or 13 minutes left, and we're 1-0 up. But now, with a minute or so to go, we need to hold on to this. That gets played out wide. It's a poor ball. Vage does well to get that to De Jong, and it's out to PK, and it looks like we are going to come away with the Champions League win we very, very much needed. As Pedri continues his way up the pitch, clips a lovely ball in behind. Fati can't quite get the ball across goal as he gives it right to Dembele there, but that'll do it. 1-0. And we will take our deserved win, and we will move on to 6 points. Hopefully Bayern did us a favor as well and beat Benfica, and they didn't. They lost to Benfica. So our game against Benfica, oh man, that is a massive result for Benfica. Really, really huge, and I thought we might be in a position to beat Benfica and go on and move out of the group, but that has put that into perspective, and almost the point now where we need to beat we need to win one of the last two games, otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So let's get Roberto here at right back. Araujo can come in and play. De Jong a little bit tired. We'll start Puig. It's okay. And now this is where it gets kind of interesting. Depay out on the left. Demir can come onto the bench. Had a Braithwaite. And Pedri, we'll start Coutinho to start with, but we'll see how that goes. Mingueze can come onto the bench, I suppose, for Fati. I want to play Lacroix, actually. So we'll run with this team and see how it goes. I would love another attacking option that isn't necessarily De Jong. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe in the winter we'll see if we can bring in another forward player. We do probably need another striker. So we'll see. But let's jump into this. Barca, Celta Vigo. Let's go. Racing ahead. Doesn't quite get the pass off that I wanted, but it comes to Coutinho again. And here's Depay making a good run, and Coutinho finds him. Depay gets it there, and it's Coutinho! Oh, just wide. Decent effort from the Brazilian. We're hoping we can get his career back on track. But that was very, very close. Gets onto it. It's a little bit unlucky there. There's Aguero, though. Back out to Depay. And Depay does manage to get that out there to Tierney. And Tierney can clip that into space, and Aguero can take that down brilliantly. And oh, he just can't steer it on target. Oh, he did so well to take that down off his chest, take a touch, and just kind of swing his foot at that. Can't quite get it on target, though. Gets it out there to Tierney. And Tierney can play that ball right through to Coutinho. And Coutinho can step inside, finds Aguero here. Lovely stuff. And what a save. I cannot believe he's gone straight down the middle there, Aguero. And the corner comes in, and the header just kind of bounces around there. That's such a great bit of play, but huge opportunity. We don't find the back of the net. And I was trying to avoid, thinking the whole time about not doing a finesse shot because they haven't worked yet. Then I finally do that, and he goes straight down the middle. Unbelievable. Can we work another chance, though, while we have it, as it comes to Puig, and Puig goes for goal, and he scores. And we finally get the goal. It's an excellent strike from Riqui Puig, who's started really, really well with us here and should grow into a fantastic midfielder. It's an excellent, excellent goal from him. And very much what we deserve over the last 10-15 minutes. Good play in there, and we're starting to open up this defense. Not exactly in the corner, but far enough away from the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. That is all that matters. We lead 1-0. into the final minute of this first half here, and they're going to score. No, they are not. Ter Stegen comes up with a massive save. I was looking at the clock, lost track. And thankfully, Ter Stegen comes to our rescue there. That would have been heartbreaking because we did have a good first half. Nice turn in space there. What a save. Celta Vigo coming out on top in this second half. We're struggling to get out, which is a shame as that overhead kick comes in, and it's good effort, but easy enough for Ter Stegen. Oh, this is going to be trouble here. Going to be trouble. Busquets is not going to cover that. Going to push out with this player here in the end. Top of the box, and Busquets need him out there. Nice play. Ball comes across. He does well to step inside. Nice block. Not a good pass, though, as that gets clipped into space and the header's going to go in. Man, it's like the second half, computer just decided we're not losing this game. They have turned it on. It's a good... I guess it's a good header, man. Aspas shouldn't be winning headers. Gets clipped in. I mean, he shouldn't be winning that header. It beats Ter Stegen, who I guess jumps too early considering the pace, but it's been coming. And what was 3 wins in a row has turned into not so great form all of a sudden. But we have 13 minutes. Let's see if they defensively let us have a little bit here. As Puig goes from distance again, and that's not far wide. Puig gets it out there. I mean, that pass never gets through, and I don't understand what they want me to press to get that ball through. That is such a bad effort again. But here's Puig now. We don't have a ton of time. Needs something. Demir gets it to De Jong. Nicely played out there to Doku, and Doku's on it here. And Doku clips that in, and I thought for a moment we had the gap. Comes down to Puig. And he's strayed. I can't believe he strayed offside. He's watching the line. 1-1's the final score. Man. Another game that goes just begging. We're playing really well, especially in first halves. We come out and dominate teams in the first half a lot. We just can't finish it off in the second half. It is painful at the moment. Well, next episode, it doesn't get any easier. We have Espanyol, Bayern, and Villarreal. We are going to need some points out of there, guys, but that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.